This is a story of a story that 1 year ago was still waiting to be written. Which means you shouldn't even be here yet. There's a moment you've been waiting all your life for, when you find the very reason you're alive for. And it happens when you seem to least expect it. All at once you come alive and feel connected. I ignored the beat inside my heart for too long, and accepted what was right but always felt wrong. It's the second hand of time I'd been a slave to, but inside there was a feeling, something I always knew. When the world turned upside down and the earth and sky changed around, all the whispers of the possible became clear and loud when my world turned upside down. We begin on the night when it seemed to the whole world that I had everything. It was the opening night party to my new play, but not the one you're thinking of. To write that story, I had to learn how to fly.
James, darling, all of London is here to celebrate you. Anyone who's anybody's dream. Anyone who's anybody's
A toast to our theatrical impresario, Charles Frohman.
No, there's only one reason we're all here tonight. Our genius Scotsman has done it again. From London's West End to the Great White Way, I've discovered the best playwrights working today. You were wild about Oscar, so I gave you more. I supported Bernard when no one was sure. May I make a toast to a man who would never boast? He's prolific and reliable. His style is undeniable. I trust you're impressed with his play, The Wedding Guest. So raise your glasses with me. The one and only Jim Barry.
What's the show? What's the night? How your words unite. Raise your glass, raise your voice and cheer. And a toast to his wife and their perfect life.
Just listen to those cheers. Even though I haven't had a new idea in years, I need to find this spark inside to lead me somewhere new. If I can somehow turn this all around, I turn my whole world upside down.
James, being alright. Put yourself together on a London's here tonight. Try at least to be the man who's worthy of respect. Tonight we're here to celebrate your name. Let's change our
It's not just the party, Charles, it's more than...
We're going to play important roles tonight. Successful producers, celebrated playwrights. Just shake a few more hands and then make a run for it. After all, a great performance is nothing without a strong exit. Watch this. Good night, everybody. Fantastic party!
Mr. Benny, on behalf of all the other actors here tonight, may I just say, what an honor it is to be performing in your new play.
I do wish my soliloquy were a tiny bit longer.
Take
What, tonight in the show?
Oh, just in front of Mr. Baring. Far better than anything that we did in his play tonight.
Speak for yourself. I had the audience in the palm of my hand. You could hear a pin drop.
That's because they were asleep, darling.
But they all cheered at the end.
They were happy to survive.
I think Mr. Barry is losing his touch and no one dares tell him.
That's because this business is filled with phonies.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you all.
Your husband's a genius.
Oh, God, you can't win. Fill my place. It's such a long ride, you can't win. Wait for me.
You don't like children, Charles?
No. Children are like souffles. Pointless until they're raised. Oh, this is where you come. If I didn't know better, I'd say you've been avoiding me, James.
That's the only place I've been able to think these past few weeks. I love Kensington Gardens, don't you?
No, I hate nature. But don't trust it. We live in an age of invention and discovery. The steam engine, the electric light bulb, man can even fly now. You're out here. You know what man's greatest invention is? The inside. Man invented the inside so he could get out of the outside.
You know anything about you?
Well, you're playing for the first time ever. We're playing to half-empty houses night after night.
I'm sorry, Charles, but I'm not surprised. It was hardly my best.
Look, you and I need to be honest with one another. I'm American. I hate keeping thoughts to myself. It's exhausting. You and I did your shows and we get it proud of. And that people wanted to see. The wedding guest. You're better than that. Frankly, so am I.
Please, just close the show.
I'm replacing the boss. I need something new.
I'm almost finished.
What's that stuff, James? Let me have
I
it.
said almost.
No,
I want to
go
go for it one more time just to make a few little changes.
All right, James. Bring it by the theater first thing Monday morning.
I think it might surprise people.
Surprise? What do you mean surprise? Why does it have to be surprising?
I thought you said you wanted something different.
No, I said I wanted something new. New does not mean the same thing as different. Think of it as a new penny. Looks and feels the same as an old penny. It's just shinier.
So you want something new that's not different because it's the same, just not old, but it's newer, just not different.
Is that too much to ask? Monday morning, James.
Joke's on you, cow! You'll never catch me! Get him!
Another reason I dislike the outdoors. Wildlife.
Only Ortiz! This ship we can steal. Let's sneak up and climb aboard. If there's a fight, show no mercy. He will answer to the sword. We'll raise our flag and be gone before he knows what's going on. We will be feared by everyone. The pirates of Kensington.
Excuse me.
Can you move us? We're playing the game and clearly you're in the right. We need this. Mention the walks and walk. No, say if you're not with us, then you're one of them. So hands up, prepare to surrender. You should know that we're the pirates of Kensington.
Please, I'm trying to write here. Why can't you be more like that boy over there? You see how well behaved he is.
Dancer from the Peter. He doesn't play anymore.
He doesn't play.
Are you surrendering this ship or aren't you?
Never!
Alright! Oh, why do you always have to run off like that? Yo-ho! As your pirate queen, I command you henceforth to set a course for home. Mother! Oh, can we stay till the sun goes away? It's just blood. You always say we shouldn't be inside on such a beautiful day. No shame to waste the sun. Go out and have some fun. In a walk to Kensington on such a beautiful day. Leave the gentleman in peace. I'm so sorry. Here you are, minding your own business. Get dragged into my children's cage.
You're in charge of this motley crew.
Even pirates need mothers. Sylvia Llewellyn Davies.
J.M. Barry.
Wait, not the J.M. Barry. The writer. Good heavens. Boys, come on in, Mr. Barry. You just told us to leave him alone. Come on, say hello again this minute. Now this is George. And Jack. And Michael. And over there is Peter. George, You shouldn't leave your brother on his own.
It isn't our fault. He mopes round all day like a storm cloud.
Peter, you remember last month went to the opening night of Mr. Barry's new play?
Joe plays just pretending it's all real and they aren't.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
I'm sorry. He's a little out of sorts. You know, children, they don't mince their words.
Mum, we need ice cream.
All right. Oh, you might have to share.
I'm sorry not to have seen you on opening night.
Oh, I was just a punter right up in the gods, but that didn't bother me.
I'm glad you enjoyed
I
it.
didn't enjoy it. Not that I disliked it or anything. You've written some of my favourite plays. It's just that I suppose I felt like I'd seen you do that before. Oh dear, I hope I haven't offended you.
No. Not at all. You're absolutely right. In fact, I've actually been trying to write something new.
Oh.
It's the story of a girl who falls in love with a soldier.
Oh, like in that other play of yours, Quality Street, was it?
Yes. Although this time he goes off to fight in Russia, not in France, and then a butler arrives.
In the Admirable Crichton, that one was very funny.
No, this is completely different. Because this time the butler is much taller.
Don't lose faith. You'll get there. Like I always tell my boys, the reason that birds can fly and we can't is simply because they have perfect faith. But I think to have faith is to have wings.
Mother, the pirates are kidnapping me.
Rescue my child. Perhaps we'll see you again.
I'm in the park every afternoon, ready to defend my pirate ship against attack.
Let's go,
Michael.
Giddy up.
Good luck with the play. Hope I get to see it soon.
You're not the only one.
James,
Mary, where are you off to?
we are expected for supper at the Carmichaels. Look at you. Where am I to go alone, Emily Gloves?
I'm sorry, I was in the park trying to finish my play and I met this most fascinating family. A mother and her 4 boys. They were playing a game and tried to get me to join in.
That sounds terribly distracting. Who was she?
Sylvia, I think. Something Davis.
Oh, not Llewellyn Davis. Ah, what did I hear? Yes, her husband. Oh, he died frightfully young. Oh, but isn't her mother Mrs. de Maurier? Well, she knows practically everyone worth knowing. We should invite them to dinner.
Well, you could extend the invitation yourself tomorrow if you join me. We could go for a walk together.
What did it mock about in the park, James? Please.
What? Hello, boy. Did you
James, what have I told you? That dog should be tied up in the yard where he belongs. Oh, Albert. Now, my dress is to be ready for the National Gallery unveiling in the morning. Oh, and be sure and take it out a little around the chest as discussed.
I don't know how you fit it all in, Mrs. Barry.
Excuse me.
Your schedule, I mean, not yours.
Now, make sure Mr. Barry has no distractions this evening so he can keep to his schedule and finish his play.
Mary, I can't. The truth is, the play is rubbish.
James, what are you talking about? No. Every single page you write is priceless. I will tell Lady Carmichael my husband sends his regrets, but he is moments from finishing his brilliant new play. So do that, James. Finish it.
Mr. Barry, no.
Please stop. Oh, my God. Go on. The world is upside down.
sir, will do.
And tea. We should serve some tea afterwards. Oh, no. Perhaps before. No. What would be the most English thing to do? Oh, I know. Tea throughout. We should also serve some of those little sandwiches. What are the cucumber in them? What do you call them?
Cucumber sandwiches.
Those. I love those.
Sir, it's Mr. Barry. He's here.
Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think he wasn't in the show, but he just made it.
Ooh, maybe that's what the JM in JM Barry stands for, sir. Just made it.
Oh, yes, that's very good, Elliot.
Well, how about genuinely marvelous?
Well, that's less successful, but James, hey, Elliot, go and get the...
What's we doing?
Oh, nothing, just a reading of the play with the acting company.
A reading, Charles, no!
There he is, our author extraordinaire!
So very excited, Mr. Barry! We hear it's your best yet.
We knew that you would come through in the end. Or at least I did. Some of this lot doubted you, Mr. Barry. You have to really watch your back around here.
So, is there anything you'd like to tell us about the play before we begin?
Oh, is it a comedy or a tragedy?
That might depend on your perspective.
Am I going to cry?
I think you might, yes.
Have you assigned any parts yet, my darling? Or is that part still in the air?
That's pretty much exactly where it is. So, here's the thing. It's not quite... The paintings that you saw me with last week that I was just finishing... I threw them away!
Then what?
Charles, what on earth is this? Some kind of game?
No, I saw the pages, James. You had them in your hand.
I did have them, yes, but I had a change of heart and... Well, what's all the fuss? You can just keep running the other show for the time being.
I closed the other show.
Did you?
I was losing a fortune. Fortunately for you, I can afford to lose a fortune.
Can you?
No, I can't.
Well, what are we supposed to do now? Lay about doing nothing?
The actor's talent, Charles, is like a muscle. Has to be worked, fed, pushed. Otherwise it grows fat and weak and dies.
I have rent to cover, bills to pay.
And I was going to ask Dorothy to marry me.
No. Go back to your dressing rooms and stare at yourself in the mirror. James, when you say you threw it away, what do you mean exactly?
Well, I tore it up and I threw those pieces into the Thames.
The river, Thames.
Oh.
What time is it? Was the current strong? Elliot, can you swim?
It's hit and miss, sir.
I'll take that chance.
All right.
James is not leaving this theater to come up with another idea for a play. I don't care what it is, a thriller.
I don't want to write a thriller.
A comedy, then.
Comedies are funny.
Listen to me.
How about a musical comedy?
That is the lowest form of art there is.
I'm sorry, Charles. I'm just tired of giving people what they expect. Perhaps I shouldn't be writing. Perhaps I should be sailing the seven seas, fighting pirates.
What are you talking about? I have a company of actors under contract and a theater with no show. You're going to sit in this mess, you're going to have to get us out. If you can't deliver me what I need, James, well then I'm sorry, James. I will have to find another writer who can.
Charles.
The clock is ticking, James. Tick tock, tick tock.
You'll never get us!
Boys! Oh, Porthos, there you are. Hello, Peter.
I was sitting quite happily by the tree until your dog came and started bothering me.
I'm sure it's just trying to be friendly. I haven't seen you or your family for a few days.
Oh, Mother was feeling a little under the weather, so we stayed indoors.
Can I ask you something? Why did you stop playing with your brothers?
Because it's just silly, isn't it? Why did you stop playing?
Me? Why, I grew up.
But you're writers, you make up stories. That's not particularly grown up.
It feels grown up. But it didn't used to. In fact, when I first began writing, I was about your age. I used to imagine the world to be anything I wanted. Take this park. It could be an island full of mysteries and adventures.
But it isn't. It's just a park.
Just. That is the most pointless word in the English language. Why does anything ever have to just be anything? Especially here in Kensington Gardens. I see it all around us, in every single color, and every dimension. Crowns a reinvention, and if it is black, then it's white. When it is dark, then it's light. So fill in all the spaces with imaginary places.
Mr. Larry!
So frustrating when no one else sees everything you see. So for now it is just an illusion, confusion, unless you're someone who believes. When you look, tell me, what do you see?
Just a dog in a pub.
Is it real or fiction? Only make believe. You act like you really don't care.
Look with your
But look with your
eyes.
eyes, he's a great Russian man, and he's dancing and prancing and bowing politely. He plays to full houses once daily, twice nightly. 3 pigs ordinary with extra, you see. Believe.
That was an excellent show, Mr. Merrill.
Hello.
What else can you do? Oh, quickly!
Put the toast into
A
spectacles,
bench, a bone,
just to see the
a
fundamentals.
can, a spoon,
I only see the bright
a
lights.
cloudy sky,
Sunset and the sunrise.
don't lie.
And if it is weak,
Then it's wrong. It's not wrong.
just when it's right,
Then it's wrong. It's not wrong. And everything my eyes see, everything my eyes see, something like it should be. It's only like it should be. It's so frustrating when no one else sees everything you see. Oh, now it's just an illusion unless you're someone who believes. When you look, tell me, what do you see? You can't believe. Is it real? Is it fiction? Only make believe.
making the same on the path.
You must
But the rest of the world is rising to pass.
I'm not Kensington Park, it's the biggest lagoon.
And this bench is a rock, and
We're all married here. Here's all the amazing beautiful song. What's a mermaid?
Mermaids with the body of a beautiful woman on top with the tail of a fish underneath, and their voices lure the sailors to their deaths.
I think I'm in love. Oh no, it's a tidal wave. It's gonna wash us away.
everybody, hang on!
When you look, tell me, what do you see?
Is it real?
Oh, it's your scientific. It's more than a mention of fire. Believe. Look at it. It's a rock against bed. Mars on a mission. Someone in life will be happy. Turn the whole world upside down and
Just imagination and creative speculation. Our life's core was never meant to be boring.
such good bear. I barely recognized him.
I don't think I've had this much fun in a very long time.
Neither have I. Thank you.
No, I should be thanking you. It's so wonderful to see them all getting along. It's been a difficult time for them. My husband passed away last year.
I'm sorry. That must have been terribly hard.
We're doing what we can. And anyway, if something hurts, it's because you love something enough to miss it when it's gone.
Mr. Barry, does the bear eat acorns?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. If you'll permit me, my wife is hosting a dinner on the first Friday of next month, and she'd very much like it if you and Mrs. Demore, your mother, would join us.
That's awfully kind, thank you.
And you must bring the boys as well.
Oh, yes, Henry! Children, it's a dinner party. Are you sure Mrs. Barry won't mind?
Oh, no, of course not at all. It will be wonderfully entertaining.
We want to play cowboys and Indians. We should form our own tribe.
Yes, one of honor and silliness.
Well, I think we've had plenty of fun for one afternoon. There's always tomorrow, Peter.
Bye then.
So tomorrow, for more adventures,
We'll be here.
Giddy up, Mr. Barry.
Now, tonight's dinner is of the utmost importance, and I expect everything to go absolutely perfectly. Positions. Mrs. Demore.
Mrs. Barry, lovely to meet you. Though if I'm not mistaken, I once saw you on the stage.
Oh, yes. That's how James and I met. I used to perform in all of his plays. But that's behind me. Now, I much prefer my role as wife to an esteemed playwright.
Esteemed playwright and pirate, I understand.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, your husband has been seen spending a great deal of time with my daughter and her boys, joining in their games in Kensington Gardens. I confess, I was a little surprised. Such a public place, given, as I'm sure you're aware, my daughter's circumstances. Nevertheless, we shall see for ourselves. As I gather, you've invited the boys this evening. Another nice surprise.
Yes. To tell you the truth, it was a surprise for me too.
Mrs. Demore, it's such a pleasure to meet you at last. We're great admirers of the work you do with charities and yards.
Mr. Barry, thank you for the invitation, most kind.
Evening all.
Charles.
There we are. Ravishing as always, James.
Charles, allow me the honor of introducing.
Oh, we're already acquainted, Mr.
I
Frew.
know Mrs. Demore well, and allow me to introduce...
Always a pleasure to see a fellow board member, Lord Cannon.
Quite, yes. Charles invited me along as I'm considering an investment in the new plan. Tell me, Mr. Barry, how is it going?
Oh, it's going. Coming and going, here and there. Some ups and some downs.
Yes, sir. His brain must be temporarily switched off after working so productively earlier today. Dear God, the least you can do is try to lie convincingly.
It's a great pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Barry.
Now, James, I need you to make sure that tonight goes extra specially smoothly so that Lord Cannon is suitably impressed.
Mr. Barry!
Dear God, children! What are they doing here?
We want to explore the house.
Good evening, Mother. Sorry I'm late. Mr. Barry had us sailing down the Amazon this afternoon until he was bitten by, what was it called again?
Oh, yes, a tsetse fly. Quite horrible.
He flew up to the size of a hippopotamus.
Really? You don't say!
Mrs. Barry, I'd like to present my daughter, Sylvia Llewellyn Davis.
It's such a pleasure to meet you. Gosh, you're so elegant. Thank you.
Hello. James has told me all about you. Now, let's see. George, Jack, Peter, Michael. Have I got that right?
Nice try, but no. I'm Jack. He's Peter.
Boys, Jack, please. We want to make a good impression now. Don't we?
I hope you don't mind, but I have a gift for Peter.
You shouldn't have.
It's just a little thing. Here.
Well, if it's a present for Peter, you should give it to him yourself. Peter, go on, be brave.
All the writer needs is a good leather binding and a fantastic title.
The Terrible Adventures of the Brothers Davies, faithfully set forth by Peter Llewellyn Davies, but I'm not a writer.
Of course you are. Write about your family, about your friends, about that talking whale.
What whale?
The whale inside your head screaming to get out.
Emily, really? Please forgive me, ma'am. I suspect the gentleman has been riding recently.
Yes, I had a jolly nice trot around Windsor Park this morning. But what business is that of yours?
It's only that I'm allergic to horsehair, sir.
You have no business being allergic to anything, Emily, not when we have guests. Go.
Most extraordinary! I don't think I've heard my servants' voices in months, the way it should be, you know. Like this chap, as good as invisible, there when you need him, gone when you don't.
I quite agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Holiday. I'll think of that in the spring.
Well, I'm back from Milan.
See the opera?
Disaster's premiere.
Yes, Puccini has never been worse.
Second course. Mrs. Maurier.
Jack, sit still.
Your charity work, I admire.
There are so many forms.
Thank you, Mrs. Barry.
One for the fish, one for the pork.
Charity work, I'm very interested in.
Well, it isn't a hobby.
No, of course I only
It takes time.
Look at these spoons.
All of my
The soup.
Third course.
Marriott's the play.
That's a good boy.
Boys.
George,
James!
boys, do this
Yes, sir.
and this.
Now, James!
Look at this.
James!
Oh, look, Michael. It's so shiny you can bounce the light off it. See there?
Please, don't do that, young man.
Peter, I'm terribly sorry. The boys aren't used to a proper dinner at the table.
Mother.
Perhaps if my daughter let me help out a little more,
don't.
they might be more well-behaved. But,
Actually, Peter isn't doing anything wrong. For you see that light bouncing around the room is in fact a fairy.
Is that so?
She must have flown in and got trapped here by mistake. I'll tuck her gently into my pocket just to keep her safe. It's okay. It's okay.
These artists, Lieutenant!
Oh, please forgive my husband. He's been working on the new play and he's looking for inspiration anywhere he can. Even at the dinner table.
Right. Has anyone read the latest Conan Doyle?
Ghastly.
I thought it great.
Michael, sit up straight. He's tired, that's all. No hard toil.
I prefer Dickens to Conan Doyle.
Jack,
Marriott is skilled in this fine soiree.
that's kind of you to
You
say.
knew I'm on the wall of the royal family.
Thank goodness. To silence the inane chatter of this insufferable party. Not you boys, of course. Or you, Sylvia. Mister, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I can't get it out. Here, have some peas, your lordship. How about some carrots? Clean you up a bit. What's this? You look so much better now, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, what are you doing in my imagination?
I'm not in your imagination, you're in my imagination.
No, you're in my
Let's
imagination.
wake up the others.
How?
I've an idea. Let's wake them with the tinkle of a fairy's wing.
What we have here? Some magic dust to sprinkle, that's the very thing.
Let's start with George, Michael, Jack, and then Mum.
How about the servants?
They should join in the fun. We'll have a party in a location, you just need our secrets. Invitation will be right under the noses, but we're just out of sight. Permission to be naughty is our God-given right. Good heavens, what are we doing? Bloody hell!
What the heck's all this then?
We're having a real party!
That truly sounds like madness.
Fun entertaining, so let's share the gladness. There's no explaining, we'll be right under the noses, but we're just out of sight. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay.
There'll be a price to pay. But till then we own the night.
Under the ground, when no one knows, we know our prize out for ourselves. We're a happy lot, we of all the things we love to love, but nothing else. Imagine there's ice cream, custard and cake, and as much jelly as your belly can take. Or there's a party in a secret location, you just need a secret invitation. Will be right under the noses, but we're just out of sight. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay. Till then we own the night.
He had no idea what a grand jeté was.
That's quite the hair-raising story, isn't it, Peter?
Not at all. The prince is a true gentleman.
Peter, what on earth?
Perhaps it's getting late.
Lord Cannon, I am so terribly embarrassed.
Please, Meredith, find your company to be utterly charming.
Lord Cannon, care for a brandy with the playwright before you go?
No, thank you. Perhaps he should take the time to get his play right.
Very funny. Toupee, touche. What the hell are you playing at? Bad form, James. Bad form.
I don't know what he's talking about. Everyone had so much fun, especially Peter. He's a boy who's been acting like a grown-up.
That man is a grown-up behaving like a boy. I've never seen anything like it.
Actually, I thought James was rather a generous host. Entertaining the boys like that. Thank you, Mrs. Barry. I do apologize.
Sorry if we were too much of a handful. George, children are meant to be seen and not heard. Thank you for the invitation, Mrs. Barry.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mrs. du Maurier.
Hi, Mr. Barry.
Peter!
Brandy for your guests!
Well, they all seem to have vanished, and I wonder why.
I'm sorry this evening didn't go quite as you expected.
Was that your idea of fun? To turn our dinner party into a circus?
People like the circus.
Well, I don't, because I am not a child. And I refuse to become the laughing stock of London.
I don't care what London thinks. I'm beginning to feel more myself than ever.
Really? Emily, prepare the guest bedroom for Mr. Berry.
Mary!
When are you going to grow up?
Never.
Thank you for seeing us home in your carriage, Mother. You really didn't need to. Good night.
Sylvia, a word alone before I go.
Boys, run along up to bed.
But we're not tired. We're going to stay up all night.
Surprise mission, Peter. Your behavior was the worst of all.
Me?
But I was only...
Go inside. I promise you a story as soon as you're in bed. All right? You don't need to speak to them that way, Mother. You of all people should know what a relief it is to see Peter laughing and smiling again. After all they've been through.
I know what they've been through. And that man isn't helping. A married man, no less. Do you know what they're saying about you?
I don't care who they are, nor what they're saying.
Your relationship with Mr. Barry is hurting your prospects.
He's a friend, Mother. We have fun. Remember fun? You and Father used to laugh all the time. You were positively wild in your younger days.
Well, that was different. It was the 60s.
If I'm making mistakes, Mother, then at least they're mine.
Sylvia, I'm worried about you. You shouldn't have refused to see the doctor I sent for you.
You shouldn't have sent for him. I'm just tired.
Precisely. Why won't you come and live with me? I have plenty of space. Staff to look after you.
Mother, we're fine. Now, I need to read the boys their bedtime story.
Well, I could read them a bedtime story.
They like me to do funny voices.
Well, I can do funny voices.
Go on, then, do a funny voice.
Let's put a time.
It's absurd, Sylvia. I'm just thinking of your future. You need some stability.
Arthur was my stability. He's gone.
But I won't be around forever either, will I? Good night, my darling. Sylvia, I just wanted so much more for you in your life.
There are days when I feel so afraid I can hardly remember to breathe. When reality crashes in wave after wave, pulling me further beneath. So what's the point in planning for a future if it all can be stolen away? It's all I can do to hold on and survive when the colors have faded to grey. But my children need so much more from me, and they give me the strength to go on, whatever may come. All that matters now is where I go from here. I know I'll find a way if I live for today. The beating of my heart is all that matters.
voice is dry. I am brave, strong, and true. I am the sheriff of this town, and I'm loving after you. We caught us standing on the plains. I got my saddle and my reins. We will be feared by everyone. We are the tribe of Kensington.
Peter, Mr. Barry fixed your bow. You've broken apart today.
Thank you, Mr. Barry.
Ever since your dinner party last week, he's been acting more and more like his old self again. He used to be the silliest of the lot, you know.
Well, after this afternoon, they should be suitably tired out.
Yeah! La 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 la
Boys should never be made to go to bed. You always wake up a day older.
Right, that's it. Off to bed, boys.
Oh,
I mean it.
I won't go to bed. I won't. We want a bedtime story.
Tell us all about brave St. George who slayed the dragon for England.
Oh, what about Peter Piper? Who? Peter Piper Pickle Peppers? No, Jack Frost or Little Jack Horner or Jack and the Beanstalk. Why are there no famous Michaels? Oh, I know. We could just make one up ourselves, couldn't we?
Yes, go on.
The story about the boys' castaways washed ashore on a faraway island. And this time you are the chief. Yes.
And I shall take you in and raise you as my own son.
You are not my father.
No, that's not
And
what
I am not your son.
Peter, he didn't mean anything by it.
Why do you always have to ruin everything?
It's me. What do you have to boss everyone around? It's nothing like it.
Jack, let go of him. Peter.
I didn't do anything.
Listen to me. I know you miss your father. We all do. Remember what you promised me? That we would stand together, we would get through this together.
I should go.
Oh, James, don't go. Not because of that. Please stay. All right. There's good boys off to bed. Come on. Quietly hush now, sleep on the wings of a butterfly. Let all your cares drift away. For now is the end of the day. If you close your eyes and count to 10, you'll hear your dreams are calling again. Just follow the moon, for too soon a new day will appear. You'll have nothing to fear, for wherever you are and forever, I'll be here.
You'll save this till we fall asleep, won't you?
Of course I will. I'm right here.
And Mr. Barry too.
And Mr. Barrett too. They'll be off in a minute.
I'm sorry I upset Peter.
Oh, it wasn't your fault.
Well, it seems like I'm doing more harm than good.
Not at all. You mean a lot to my boys, you know. Especially Peter.
He's trying to grow up too fast. Perhaps he thinks things don't hurt as much when you're a grown. Especially when you lose somebody.
They do. You know, I don't think Peter's even once had a good old cry.
I was Peter's age when I lost my brother David. He was ice skating on a nearby pond and there was an accident. I always felt like I should have been there.
I'm so sorry.
David was my mother's favourite. And when he died, she didn't get out of bed for months. One day I went into a room dressed in David's clothes. She cried tears of happiness. All she wanted to see was my brother again.
Here.
What's this?
It's a thimble for your finger. When sewing, it protects you from pain.
He went to Neverland.
Neverland?
It's a place I invented where you never grow old. I've never told that one to anyone before. Whenever I was frightened, if I ever felt alone, I turned to the night sky and the star I call my own. Somewhere I could run to, just across the Milky Way. If you like, I can take you. It's just a light year and a day. We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away, we'll be young, that's how we'll stay. Every wish is our command. We will find ourselves in Neverland. Picture a land that you never have seen, where life is eternal and evergreen. A future of happiness all in your hands, all in this place of your dreams, here inside Neverland. We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away, we'll be young, that's how we'll stay. Every wish is our command. I am closer now to finding Neverland.
Neverland? No. No! What are you thinking? Islands, mermaids, children who are fairies.
No, the children aren't the fairies. The fairies are the fairies. The children are just boys. Boys who can never grow up.
Yes. And why can the boys never grow up? And where the hell is Neverland? And how did the clock get inside the crocodile?
He swallowed it.
Oh, yes, of course, James. He swallowed it. Mermaids. In a lagoon. That's a lot of water.
The audience can just imagine that there's water.
At this rate, we'll have to imagine there's an audience.
It's something I began creating for those boys just for fun, that's all. But if they find these stories and characters entertaining, then maybe others will too.
A play for children. James, children don't have any money. They can't buy tickets. They can't even buy their own ice creams. Adults buy things.
It isn't just a play for children, it's a play for everyone. Everyone who has a child inside of them screaming to get out. Even you must have one of those, Charles.
I don't have a child inside me. I have an ulcer. Ulcer and a gut instinct.
What if the nanny is a dog?
I've heard enough. You're losing your mind. You're speaking in riddles, and the riddles don't rhyme. You want flying children up there on the stage, dogs wearing aprons, and boys who don't age. You say I will adore it, but I'm paying for it. A little more reality and less of this insanity. How am I going to face it? Such a disgrace, yet here we go again and again and again. You are living on a merry-go-round and round you seem to go, and I'll never understand why. You want people floating weightlessly, ceilings where the floor should be. These and other things you will find in the circus of your mind.
Just hear me out.
Thus people are starting to talk about how much time you're spending with a woman who is not your wife. And about your relationship with the boys.
When you find the smallest piece of happiness in this world, there's always someone willing to take it away. There's nothing going on, Charles.
For God's sakes, I know that. But what about Mary? She can't possibly be happy. She's been seen out lately with that horse's ass-horn cat.
That has nothing to do with this.
Fine! But you are throwing away your career, and mine along with it. I have waited for 6 months, and all you brought me are some ideas for a silly adventure story. What are the stakes? Where is the conflict? You don't even have a villain. You are living on a merry-go-round and round you seem to go, and I'll never understand why. In the circus of your mind.
James! I didn't expect you back. Lord Cannon was just talking me through a parliamentary procedure.
Yes.
And we must have lost track of the time.
What's this? Well, I'd better be off. Pleasure seeing you, both of you, again.
Say something, please, James. Don't insult me by staying silent.
I have nothing to say.
That's not true. You have plenty to say, just not to me.
You don't have to read my journal to get to know me, Mary.
Do you love her?
How can you ask me that?
I've resigned myself to spend all my life, to be all the things one expects from a wife. Your imagination is where you reside. My invitation is never a guide. Darling, will you try? You cannot deny. She's on every single page of your journal, James. Now we have to face it. Such a disgrace, yet there you go again and again and again. It's like living on a merry-go-round and round we seem to go, yet I never seem to know why. I'm hearing people whisper quietly, friends are now avoiding me. It's over, I'm leaving you behind to the circus of your mind.
We're going to war! Hello, Mrs. de Maurier. I was wanting to see Sylvia and the boys.
Sylvia is in bed. She's worn herself out, which is precisely what I feared would happen. The last thing she needs is to be running barefoot down Kensington Gardens with you, Mr. Barry. Is that clear?
Please, may I see her?
No, you may not. There has been nothing but trouble and strife ever since you came into this family's life. So much disruption the children don't need. And as for my daughter, I must intercede. Everything about you, they can do without you. Take flights of fantasy, I question your morality. I told them to ignore you. Now I must implore you, leave them alone. Stay away, we all know you are living on a merry-go. Round and round you seem to go. Understand that we have no time for the circus of your mind.
What is picking, James? And more. And more.
Spare your crocodile tears, Mr. Barry.
nothing left. Am I on my own? And the road ahead, I can't walk alone. They're all leaving me. Don't believe in me. I was foolish, reckless, and blind. I should turn back while there's still time.
You coward! Oh, boo! No one wants to play with me. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me.
Who are you?
I am your darker side, the one you keep in shadows, prefer to hide. Deep in your heart, you can't deny all of your fears keep me alive, waiting here for you to arrive. Don't choose to live by the book, let's live by the hook. Captain James Hook, at your service.
Where are James Buckley?
I know.
But I don't understand where you came from.
I came from you, James. Part of you. But you don't like to talk about at tea parties, little cakes and cucumber sandwiches.
Wait. You're me?
Yes. But ever so slightly more handsome. You need me. Your play needs me. Children like to be scared. They just don't know it yet. Unleash me! I don't know how! You have to use your pen for something other than satisfying them. Let us embark on this journey. Be sure to write a part for me. I'll be the wind behind your sail. I will fly to the land. On guard! You have to look in your heart, in your soul. You must find the hook in your heart, in your soul. And search every nook in your heart, in your soul. Don't live by your book in your heart, in your soul. We live by the hook. Are you a man or a mouse? A pirate or a pansy?
I'm a pirate! I'm a pirate!
I don't believe you! Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. What the hell was that? Are you ticklish? You have a cough, what? A man who is not willing to fight for what he wants gets what he deserves. Know that. Being what everyone expects you to be. Or you can find the courage to fight and write your own story.
In the darkest place, there's the faintest light.
Yes.
Gives me hope to face the hardest fight. Pain delivers me.
That's it.
I don't need a sympathy.
Are you sure?
'Cause they can take away my mind. Where I go, they will never find.
Good for them, James.
Stronger,
Prepare to sail.
higher,
Follow
see deeper.
It's your destiny, every place, every stride. I am stronger, higher. I'm taking deeper, wider. Enlightened, brightened, many more. I will run now, so much faster. Now people, be like us. Time to conquer the demons. I won't have to wait any longer. I've got to be stay.
Hip hip hooray!
I hope you'll forgive mistakes and errors were just getting underway.
Oh, yes, sir.
You may recognize some of the scenes. You all played a part in sowing the seeds, 'cause there is planting in the imagination. Just believe and it can be a creation. Stories we invented for the fun that we found, appearing here before our eyes. The world is upside down.
I think I'm afraid of heights.
You didn't mention that in your form.
I didn't realize it until just now.
Try to live like you're flying as well, through the air.
I'm flying.
Oh, that's swimming, Mr. Cromer, not flying.
Oh my God!
Don't you just love the first day of rehearsals, Charles? The possibilities, the excitement.
The impending trips to the hospital. Nevertheless, you did give me my villain. When Charles Frohman commits to something, he fights for it tooth and nail.
Good morning, my darling. Mr. Henshaw, you're back. Well, I've missed you, darlings. I've been giving my Lear out there in that wilderness commonly referred to as the Regions. But I cut the whole thing short at a moment's notice when I finally received the call home.
There you are.
Thank you, my darling. And what challenging role do you have for me this time?
Oh, it's a pivotal part.
Stop it, I'm blushing.
You'll be opening the play.
Of course, never fear.
In the role of the nanny.
Excellent! And dressing room number one, I think. And I might show What? The nanny? Darling, I was Richard III on Drury Lane. I don't want to child minding, a woman's role.
Oh, no, it's not a woman.
No.
It's a dog.
Our characters lives and what is their motivation? Because you see, I have to live and breathe my part, drawing on my own life experience.
Nibs is a lost boy.
Lost, good, interesting. Yes, that I can use. Is he lost in an emotional purgatory, or lost in an existential search for himself? Yes.
Oh, he's just lost.
Good heavens, where, when, and how?
Do you have experience being lost?
We're experiencing it now.
Excuse me, sir, but who am I playing?
Oh, yes, you'll be playing the role of Mr. Darling, the father.
Did you say the father? Well, surely I should be playing the father. What's his name? Darling. Yes, darling. No, I mean I'm playing Darling. Playing what, darling? Darling? Yes, I'm listening. Just tell me what part you're playing, darling. Yes, that's it. Oh, yes, I'm playing Darling.
Oh, for the love of... Family's name is Darling. That's what the family's called. Mr. and Mrs. Darling. Got that?
Well, there's no need to patronize us. We're not idiots, darling.
Yes.
God!
The world is upside down.
Mr. Barry
Barry, what are these?
No, please do not touch my plot.
Oh, don't worry. It was Peter who invented her. Our fairy. Remember?
Oh, the fairy! The fairy! Can't we just cut her? She's not even real.
Every time you don't believe in a fairy doesn't believe in herself and she vanishes. Besides, I've just given her a name. Her name, remembered for all time by children across the world, shall be Shiny Bottom.
Get out!
Right, Mum.
Jane!
Princess Dingley!
No!
Tinkerbell.
What did you say?
Tinkerbell. That's what I named her in my book. We believe in fairies, don't we? Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Do you believe in fairies?
A good man. I work in the theatre. I see them every day.
Mr. Henshaw! Let us begin. Act 1, Scene 1, a nursery.
I won't go to bed. I won't. It isn't 6 o'clock yet.
Mr. Cromer, dear. When acting as Michael, it's important to remember that the thing about children is they're not acting in the same way grown-ups are. Right, Michael?
So you want me to not act?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I won't be bathed.
Smaller.
I tell you, I won't be bathed.
Smaller.
I will be bathed.
Smaller still. That's perfect.
That's now the finest non-acting I've ever seen.
Because actors could die.
Start. An excellent first rehearsal. In fact, so much so that I'm inviting you all to join me at the Swan. Drinks are on me.
Very well. We'll take more than a scotch to silence me.
I won't put up with much more of this, Mr. Frohman. I happen to be a wonderful actor.
Don't worry, Mr. Cromer. Your secret is safe with me.
Boys, you were supposed to be spending an hour in the park, then home. Look where I find you.
Sylvia,
We're sorry, Mother.
I was so happy to see the boys again. I just assumed you knew.
It isn't fair that we're not allowed to see Mr. Barry.
But it's nothing you're not allowed to. It's complicated. James, I wanted to get in touch. I heard about Mrs. Barry. I didn't know it would be appropriate. More helpful.
Mr. Barry, you're joining us at the Swan, aren't you?
Yes.
What's the Swan?
Oh, it's just the local tavern where the actors go.
Mine's a pint, please.
You should take Mother.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Yes, go on.
I'd be happy to take you, of course.
You should have some fun.
And Mr. Barry is the best at fun, you know.
Yes, I know he is.
And we know you haven't been well lately. That will make you feel better.
How are you going home alone?
Oh, Elliot can book us home. Oh, can't you, Elliot?
Oh, yeah, of course. Elliot will do what Elliot doesn't deserve a drink. Elliot loves babysitting.
Oh, thank you.
Well, they're your boys, aren't they?
Yes, very. I know the boys have missed your company. I've missed it too. James. I only stayed away because I couldn't bear the thought that I'd somehow complicated things in any way for you.
No, not at all. What happened between Mary and me was long in the making. Believe me.
It's good to see you.
Kiss her, you fool!
Excuse me?
I said kiss her, damn it!
Dare you? I do not need you to prod me.
This is your moment, take the plunge!
Do not dare. I have everything in hand. Thank you very much.
You don't kiss her, I will.
Go away. I was thinking of giving you an acorn. Don't you just love an empty theatre at night? You can hear the echoes of the shows that have come before.
What's this?
Well, that's a ghost light. Legend has it that all theatres have a ghost, and this is supposed to ward it off. Although, this one doesn't seem to be doing very well.
Do you believe in all of that? Ghosts.
I believe we're all haunted by something. We all have shadows that follow us that we cannot run from.
Maybe we need them. Without shadows, there wouldn't be any light. You can't have one without the other.
Standing here all at once, all the words run dry.
Something's changed, can't explain, and I can't deny.
Turning in circles and blurring the lines, the unspoken is calling us tonight. We'll be fighting in my imagination. Swear I'll try. But feeling alive, my inspiration. We can fly if we want to. I promise you, faith will give you wings. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to morning light. Let's take the second star on the right, straight ahead to morning light. Every word and every sentence doesn't seem to make a difference. Nothing can explain just what you mean to me.
Every shape and all the colors, all the love from all the lovers, never could express just what you mean to me.
Every instant, everything,
every
breath is on my soul is breathing. Can't even say just what you mean to me. I want
stand by if we hold to a promise you made. We'll give you ways. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Let's take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light.
Every star that's ever flown knows the way to where we're going. Now I really know just what you mean to me.
I won't be able to show my face on a London stage again.
I'm not even showing my face in this one.
I heard Mr. Barry's wife left him. Well, can you blame her? He's clearly unhinged.
Thanks to the fall of the Roman Empire.
Yes! By all means, let's drink to that.
Do they say cheers where you're from, Charles?
Yes, I believe they do.
James, it's so good to be out. I think I'll have a Guinness, a pint, please.
Pint, really?
For my first time at a bloody pub, you know, James. Then I could bring you onto this table and dance you out of that door.
Charles, you remember Sylvia Llewellyn-Davis?
Yes, of course, you're the woman who has all those things running around her. What do you call them? Yes. James, we are in the midst of an insurrection here.
That's it. That's who we need in the audience, Charles. Children. They'll get it and the grown-ups will follow. We just need to keep 25 seats free, spread throughout the auditorium.
And who's paying for them?
No one. We're going to fill them with orphans.
Yes, Chick. I'll just believe long enough and hard enough that I've made my money back and poof. I'm serious.
It's too absurd to be taken serious.
Really, Charles, you can't expect us to carry on with this. The whole business is completely childish.
Have they forgotten how to play? They can learn a thing or two from my boys, Mr. Froman.
How to play. Forgotten how to play. James, what do we call that thing that you write and we put up on a stage?
A play.
A play! So, play! Is that why you all became actors in the first place? Can you remember back when you were young, when all the simple things you did were so much fun? You got lost somewhere along the way. You've forgotten how to play every single day. Am I right? I remember back when I was just a boy. I got a gun and holster for a Christmas toy. Pretending to be a cowboy was the very best, 'cause I was always the fastest gun in all the West. I'd play, remember like it was yesterday. I was young and having fun, playing all my cares away. Play.
Rather than you see, the world is so mysterious and wild.
Mr. Cromer, surely you must have a childhood memory.
There's a memory that I could share of sliding down the banister of our old stairs. Only for a moment I was in midair, and for that moment I really thought that I could fly.
And then my father told me of the fable. I wanted to be a knight of the king's round table. A saucepan on my head, and a spoon and a sword. I ventured and prevailed, returning with the holy grail of play. It was in Sabbath. We were young and having fun, playing our cares away. You will see the world is so mysterious and wild. So when you start to see it through the eyes of a child.
Miss Bassett.
I used to dream I was a ballerina.
I was a gladiator in a large arena.
I used to dream Prince Charming would one day be mine.
If it seemed you've had an imagination all this time,
kissed the girls and made them cry when the boys came out to play. Georgie Porgy ran away.
I've got one. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick.
Very, quite contrary. How does your garden work?
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. The mouse ran out the clock. Oh my goodness.
Together and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, 7, 6. Oh, here we go. 6 on 6, let's walk on the ride. Open your back, let's make it a party. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Otherwise, it won't be a surprise. Jack, arrange the seats like a proper theatre. Why do I have to do it? Because you're the stage manager. And Michael, you can be the usher. What about Peter?
You nincompoop, Jack. He's just a writer.
Oh, I'm not a writer, not really. Yes, you are. You wrote this, didn't you?
Well, I suppose so, but this
Oh, but nothing. What does Mr. Barry always tell us? You can be anything you wanna be. You can go anywhere you wanna see. A little hard work and you can do it. Faith will get you through it. So many possibilities. You got to believe it, see it, and you can be it. The answers are all inside yourself. The universe has plenty of space, and the gift that he gave to the whole human race is that we're all made of stars. We're all made of dreams. No matter who you are, you can do what you want, go where you like, be who you wanna be. If a joke you could save only just one life from pain and from misery, that's what I wanna be. I would sail all around the world, life of discovery, that is the life for me. If I could write every single day, I would write from my cares away. I'd be leading a different life, a wonderful life, a magical life. What you wanna be. Quickly, hide! Surprise!
What's going on?
We're putting on Peter's play. They have been planning it all week.
Really, Bretty, wait till you see my costume. Mother helped me make it.
Peter, how exciting. The world premiere of your very first play.
It's quite nerve-wracking.
Well, of course it is. All your characters and stories are becoming real. And speaking of which, You know, the main character in my play, well, I've simply been calling him the boy. But now I think he needs a name. And I wondered if he might take yours.
Peter.
Would that be all right?
Yes. That would be acceptable.
Good evening, I'm the usher. May I have your tickets, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we were given tickets.
Oh no, I forgot to give them the tickets. Give them the tickets then. Here are your tickets.
Thank you so much.
May I have your tickets? Thank you. Drum roll! The Lamentable Tale of Lady Ursula, a play in one act by Peter Llewellyn Davies. Oh, it isn't to be taken seriously, really. It's just a bit of silliness.
I should expect nothing less. Go on.
One morning, just after sunrise, Lady Ursula made her way up the steps of the cathedral to pray. Another beautiful day. Time for me, Lady Ursula. Being a beautiful lady, I just keep falling down. Keep going! Quiet in the stalls.
Terribly sorry.
That's all right. Suddenly, the gargoyle that guarded the sacred treasure came to life! Who goes there? The gargoyle swooped down and lifted her up into the air. Mother.
I'm all right, Peter. Carry on.
Just then, a brave knight rode into the city on his stallion! Nay!
Never fear, Lady Ursula, for your brave knight is here.
Mother?
All right, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Please don't fuss.
Is this a game?
No, Michael. This isn't a game. But your mother will be fine.
Yes.
Just go inside and leave us for a moment, will you? Yes, good boys. Here.
Really, James, all this bother over silly chest cough.
Have you seen the doctor?
Yes.
What did he say?
That's private. The boy's all right. I don't want to worry.
Boys will be fine.
Don't look so glum. Like you said, life's too absurd to be taken seriously. It's just another silly adventure.
Sylvia. I saw blood in your handkerchief.
Please, I won't put them through it all again. The doctors and the hospitals, the treatments and the waiting rooms, I won't do it. If it is to happen, it will happen in my own way. For their sake.
Of course. Whatever you wish.
You'll look after them, won't you?
You'll look after me.
I need to know that they'll be all right.
It will be all right. I promise. I promise you more than I've ever promised anything.
Well, I'm famished. You go the inside. We'll check on the boys. And then
Peter, what are you doing?
You said she would be all right!
She will be all right!
Don't lie to me! Your white grown-ups always lying to me! And you're the biggest liar of the lot! Dogs that can be circus bears, fences that can be rocket ships! You've even got me doing it!
Peter, please don't!
What did you and Mother decide to tell us this time? That it was just a chess coat?
I haven't decided anything.
Father might take us fishing. That's what she told us last time. As soon as he is back on his feet, as soon as he is better, well, I won't be lied to again!
Your mother isn't very well.
It's like a stomachache. But you can take medicine for stomach aches. Mother gives us it. And even though it tastes disgusting, it helps. But this is different. And it never seems to go. How can I make it go?
When did life become so complicated? Years of too much thought and time I wasted, and in each line upon my face is proof I fought and lived another day. When did life become this place of madness, drifting on an empty sea of waves of sadness? I make believe I'm in control and dream it wasn't all my fault. When your feet don't touch the ground and your voice won't make a sound, here it's safe in this place above the clouds. When your feet don't touch the earth, you won't feel the things that hurt, and you're free. There's no need to come down.
Every day just feels a little longer. Why am I the only one not getting stronger? Running round pretending life's a play. It doesn't make the darkness go away. I may be young, but I can still remember feeling full of joy, crying tears of laughter. Now all my tears are all cried out. Make believe, but count me out, 'cause my feet are on the ground, and the inner voice I found tells the truth. There's no use if your head's in the clouds.
I was once like you. Life was a maze. I couldn't find my way out. But what I found is true. Life was so amazed. Make believe, and you will find out that it's true.
I know what is true.
When your feet don't touch the ground, and your voice won't make a sound, here it's
tells the truth.
in this place
There's no use
above the clouds. When your feet don't touch the earth,
the earth you
can't feel the things that hurt, and you're
I am fine
there's no
as long as I am
come down. When your feet don't touch the ground, your feet don't touch the ground.
All right, company, please remember all the changes from this afternoon. Oh, everyone, this is your half-hour call. sir. Are you all right?
Me? Yes. Opening night, the excitement. Oh, God, Elliot, I think we're going to be sick. Would you mind fetching me a bromide, please? Yes. Oh, wait. Make it a scotch.
Happy opening, Mr. Bromance!
Thank you, everyone. Gather around. As our dear friend Captain Hook would say, there can be no lily-livered cowards on this voyage. But I would like to say, the greatest journeys are very often the most difficult. I'm sorry, it's not like me. Thank you. Oh, goodness me. So, let us embark. For at the end of this night lies fame. Fame! Hopefully for the right reasons. I can feel anticipation in the air, something just beyond compare to any other night, I swear. I can feel my heart is beating much too fast. No more looking to the past. Could this be the one at last? All the years I have waited for this. One night is everything. I can't be certain, but something is different. I'm sure I have never felt like this before. Something about this night that I cannot express. Excitement or nervousness, how intense I couldn't guess. But there is something about this night that I just can't ignore. All the sweat and tears and more, I think it's all I'm fighting for. If there is one chance, this could be the one to meet our expectation. Something about this night, oh, something about this night.
I'm here to collect Sylvia and the boys. The theatre awaits.
Well, then it'll have to wait. Upstairs, children. I want to speak with Mr. Barry alone.
Is he in trouble? Because I've been alone with grandmother, and I know what it's like.
Mr. Barry, I warned you once before and you didn't listen. Sylvia is nowhere near strong enough to attend the opening of a silly play.
Come in, Mr. Barry.
No, George, the grown-ups are talking. He's not coming in.
Don't speak to me like I'm a child. This isn't your home. This is our home. And if Mother wants to see Mr. Barry, then that is her choice. Right this way, Mr. Barry.
James! Oh, you look wonderful.
Sylvia, no one is dressed.
You decided we're not going.
Not without Mother. Sorry, Mr. Barry.
Very well. Neither am I. I'd rather stay here with you all. Much more fun.
Hooray!
No! Seriously, you men who haven't grown up think you I need a sensible woman to tell you how things are. Now, Mr. Barry must go to his play, and I insist one of you accompany him. After all, I require a full report. Now, which one of you is going?
Peter.
Oh, no, wait, he should go.
I'll get his jacket.
I'll get his shoes. I'll get his ticket. I want to stay with you.
Let me show you something.
My play. We pasted it back together.
With a little help from Mr. Barry. He saved every single page.
It was nothing really.
I have never been more proud of you, Peter. You must stop fighting the world. Please go to the play.
All the years I have waited for this. One night is everything. I can't be certain, but something is different. I'm sure I have never felt like this before.
Something about this night that I cannot express. Excitement or nervousness. How intense I couldn't guess.
Mr. Henshaw, where is your head?
So sorry, I've misplaced it. Found it.
Something about this night. Something about this night.
At the start of the show, when no nobody knows just what to expect or believe. The tension is high and the silence is loud. It's getting much harder to breathe.
I'm so proud of what you've created. After all of the time you have waited, I wanted to say, but the words didn't come out right. It must be something about this, something about this night that I just can't ignore. All the sweat and tears and gore, and maybe so unwinding more. If there is one chance, this could be the one for every generation. Something about this night, oh, something about this night, oh, something about this night.
Take your seats.
So it's time for your speech.
Yes, yes, take my glass. Welcome to our play. Charles Frohman at your service. You know me. I'm the guy who was keen to bring you Oscar Wilde. A bit too keen, perhaps, but it is important to be earnest. And how did I know that you would love the mysteries of Sherlock Holmes? Elementary, my dear. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is among our esteemed guests in the audience this evening, along with 25 very important people from Great Ormond Street Hospital. If the children in the audience would just give us a wave. Up there. Yes, oh my. One of these. I love children. And now, a night I'm positive people will be talking about for a long time to come. The opening night of Peter Pan.
Mother, look, see. We can put ourselves to bed. Porthos is helping. You don't need to be up and about.
George is right, darling. You should be resting.
I will never be too tired to put my boys to bed. What a kiss them goodnight.
Look, someone has flown up to our window.
It can't be.
Mr. Barry!
James! Of course him! Always him!
Full of surprises.
I flew up to your window.
Really?
No, not really. Surprisingly difficult to climb, actually.
Oh, Master Peter, how was it? Come on in, everyone!
Honestly, Mr. Barry, just when I thought you couldn't shock me anymore, you bring the West End to my daughter's house.
My apologies, Mrs. de Maurier, but James felt he couldn't properly open the play anywhere but here.
But you've already opened.
Oh, that was just a dress rehearsal. And it went well by all accounts.
They loved me. I was flying.
But this is the real opening night with the family who inspired it all.
Well, it's Peter's play. The boy who wanted to grow up. That isn't me. That's him. He's Peter Pan. He just has my name. And it's the best present any boy was ever given. Anywhere in the world.
All right, everyone, let's get ready.
Charles, I just wanted to say that there would be no Peter Pan without Charles Frohman.
Oh, James. Well, I did say right from the beginning it was going to work. Let us begin. Act 1, Scene 1. A nursery.
It's the Darling house. Oh, and look, see, preparing the beds is Nana, the family dog, because the Darlings couldn't afford a real nanny. But it didn't matter, because they were happy and didn't care.
Oh, Peter.
I want get in bed. I went.
That's what I say.
Oh, no, it's 6 o'clock yet. Oh, 2 minutes more, please. 1 minute more, please.
Oh, are you my understudy? Darling, where did you train?
Oh, and then the most amazing boy flies in through the window.
Goodness, a boy who flies.
Searching for a shadow.
The shadow is not here.
Why are you crying? I wasn't crying. But I can't get my shadow to stick on.
It has come off. How awful. You've been trying to stick it on with soap. Well then, it must be sewn on.
So Wendy sews on Peter's shadow.
And Peter is so happy, he dances with it around the room.
Oh, and one girl is worth more than 20 boys.
I shall give you a kiss, Peter, if you like.
Thank you.
Don't you know what a kiss is?
I shall know one when you give it to me.
So not to hurt his feelings, Wendy gives Peter a thimble for his finger.
Now, shall I give you a kiss?
If you please.
And in return, Peter gives Wendy an acorn.
Oh, thank you, Peter. I shall wear it on a chain round my neck. That's not a kiss. Even I know that. That's the point. It's clever. Oh, and then this is my favorite bit. Peter shows Wendy how to fly.
We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away.
We are young, that's how we'll say.
And with your hand in my hand,
We will find ourselves in Neverland.
Oh, that's Captain James Hook. He's the most dastardly rogue that ever lived.
Oh, I love this guy. He's such a good-for-nothing scoundrel.
Peter flung my arm to a crocodile, and he liked it so much, he's followed me ever since, from land to land and sea to sea.
Licking his lips for the rest of me. Well, fill it, man. Fill it. You're all replaceable, you know.
It's the crocodile!
Indians, like the characters we invented in the park. Are we going to get any royalties for this?
Watch the play.
While we were make-believing, Mr. Barry was writing all the while.
Yes, well, this seems rather familiar.
There are pirates, Indians, and fairies, even crocodiles.
And I'm not the crocodile.
In the mermaid, such a beautiful sound. Just a little faith and both their feet leave the ground.
We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away, we'll be young, that's how we'll stay. Every wish is a command in this special place here in the land.
Bunny has been captured by the pirates. I'll rescue her! Oh no, Tinkerbell.
What's she saying, Peter?
She drank his medicine because it was poisoned.
She drank it to save his life.
Is Tinker dying?
Look, her light is growing faint. If it goes out, that means she's dead.
She says she thinks she could get well again if children believe in fairies.
And do you? Do you believe in fairies?
If you believe, clap your hands! I believe!
That is Neverland. Picture a land that you never have seen, where life is eternal and evergreen. Future of happiness all in your hands, all in this place of your dreams, here inside Neverland.
Shooting stars and shapes and sizes, beginnings of new surprises, opening my eyes to something happening. Universe of constant spin, every end a new beginning. I begin to feel that something's happening to me.
That's how I found it. The land I dreamt of as a boy. And without her, I never would have written this story. But that's not the end. No end ever is. Just a new beginning.
Going to be easy, Mr. Barry. But Sylvia requested joint guardianship for the boys in her will. I assume you'll have no problem consulting with me on a daily basis.
Well, you did say this wouldn't be easy.
I am grateful for the joy you brought my daughter. And for your play. You even made me wish I could fly.
I suppose there's a bit of Peter Pan in all of us.
Some more than others. Still, we mustn't forget the ticking crocodile mystery. Time is chasing us all. James!
Mary!
Congratulations on the play. It's the best you've ever written. You needed that family, James. You needed to write that play.
Darling?
Yes, dear, I'll be right with you.
I'm so pleased. You finally got what you always wanted. To be with a real grown-up.
Mary, I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Yes, the real grown-up.
Treasure, James! We have uncovered buried treasure. They want Peter Pan everywhere. First New York City, then all over Europe. Well done, James. We're gonna make a fortune.
Actually, I've decided to donate all the profits to the Great Walnut Street Children's Hospital.
Oh, you still got it. Who do we have here? Peter. I understand you've become something of a writer yourself. What's this?
Oh, just that there was something I'm working on.
Ah, very clever. Ha ha. I'll have my people get in touch with you as we can talk. Come along, Elliot.
I wasn't sure what to write after you and Mother put it back together. But ever since I saw your play, I haven't been able to stop.
You know, your mother put a lot of things back together.
I thought she would always be here.
She is. She's here. On every single page that you write.
But why did she have to die?
I don't know. She's in Neverland. And you can visit her anytime you like.
I can see her. Mr. Mary!
Oh, boys, you got me. So, what do you want to do today?
I have homework to do. I hate homework.
Homework
My
is
dad.
important.
Mr. Mary's right.
George only likes school because he has a torch for a gunner's class.
I do not.
She's got scruffy hair and grins all the time like a Cheshire cat.
She has a beautiful smile.
She sounds lovely, George. And a young man like you deserves a lovely girl.
I wrote a poem in class today, and apart from the spelling, the teacher said it was first rate. I drew a picture of our family, and it had you, Grandmother, and you, Peter, and Jack, and George, and you, Father. And Mother is with us too.
I know you feel alone, but we are here beside you. She let the stars up in the sky so they could guide you, and you will see her in your dreams. For Neverland is closer than it seems.
I was once like you. Life was a maze. I couldn't find my way out. But what I found is true. I was so amazed.
Make believe and you will find out that I know